Howdy y'all, Sword Trader. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to continue on with my lifelong goal of building the world's biggest empire army. To do that, we're going to finish what we did in the last video, those free company militia we started for Nuln. We're going to knock them out the rest of the way. So we're going to get them started. Now before we get down and dirty, let's open up some mail, because as you all know, I'm probably in severe credit card debt, and eBay is the devil, and I'm never going to financially recover from this project. But that's okay, because I have you, my dear viewer. So, let's get this ball rolling. I wish you to behold my stuff. Yeah, like I said, I've spent a lot of money on eBay, and this is just what's got here. There's some more packages on the way. I am in severe credit card debt and should never financially recover. But that is okay. This is all for the good of the cause. For the good of the cause. Now, let's time-lapse this puppy, open these up, and see what's on the inside. Big shout out to eBay for making my life fun and miserable. Every time I log in, eBay always pops up with these recommendations, and that's where I get all this from. I never searched for any of this. It was just, hey, you might like this. Now give me your money. Okay, so here is the beginnings of what I acquired. So let's go through it all real fast. First things first. Old Metal Warrior Priest, 2 Spearmen, real fast, he was about $30, they were $4, but I didn't realize that shipping was a thing, so I had to pay like $8 in shipping, so I kind of lost money on that badly. I thought it was free shipping. I got the Bear guy. This will be a good unit fill. I'll put this in the back rank, and it'll take up spots of like 4 or 5 people. I think I paid about $75 for him. I got this Archer in a pack, which I kind of don't really want to open. I might just keep these closed for a while and display them. I got this like $4.99 plus $5 in shipping. A Bannerman, I think I paid about $17-18 for. I bought these, and I think I probably could have 3D printed them myself, but I was lazy. And these are base extenders, so it's supposed to take, you know, something from a 20 mil base to a 25 mil base. So, for example, you just slot the priest in there, and then boom, no need to rebase him. Which actually, let's do a quick test real fast. Yeah, these are pretty much spot on. A little thicker and taller than the ones I currently use, but that's fine, he's a priest. He needs to stand tall. It's actually really, really cool. And they pop right out. Huh. Neat. And then, last but not least, I got these for about $20. 16 more handgunners. So, that's this round of videos by. Now let's get to the important part where we actually go paint everything. Okay, so here's where we left off the militia at. If you remember, if you've seen the last video, I had some issues with acquiring some paints I needed. So I paused the spearmen I was doing, went to the militia. Then shockingly, everything I needed showed up. So I went back, finished the spearmen, and now we're rotating back to the militia. The reason we did this, I seem weird for a video, but I wanted this vlog series to show you what happened and how people really hobby. Sometimes you hit a wall, so you stop and you go around and you come back. So we hit a wall, we stopped, we went and came back, and that's where we were at. And we did not do much. We built, we primed, and we did some base coats for the pants. Now we're going to do the same thing. It's basically going to be 3 or 4 different colors in a different order for each model. Reds, whites, dark browns, blacks. And we're going to do those so every model is a bit different. The thought is this is a militia, everyone has different clothing, everything's been worn, dirty, nasty. And this guy back here, I can show you as a great example. You know, beat up or dirty, you know, clothing isn't that great. I know this is gold. It's not meant to be gold. It's supposed to be a yellow rust, but it came out more of a goldish color. But this is how they're going to look. And I'm going to have everything in one of these 3 different colors, or 4 different colors in different orders on the person. So yeah, now we just have to repeat that 29 more times. This is going to be fun. So I've done the same thing I've done with all my other miniatures so far in this series. Basically, I block out the colors one by one, and I do, the 2 thin coats, sometimes go back and do 3 to do cleanup, and then I will do a wash. Now here, I'm going color by color, block by block. I don't know if this is the most efficient way, but I start with one color, and I work my way through. I do all the red, I do all the blue, I do everything. And then I go through with my MIG oil wash, and then I slap that boy on there thick, and call it a day. So here they are with the oil wash. Not looking too shabby. I like how they came out. The new oil wash I feel is going to do pretty good. I ended up having to just do the oil wash because I got to the point of I was just nitpicking little things and finding all the tiny mistakes I made. And it was driving me insane and slowing this down. So I just said, screw it. These aren't going to be perfect, but that's okay. So now we're going to go through, we'll do the dry brushing of everything that needs dry brushed. Then we're going to base them. The issue on the basing is I have plenty of this bad boy. That stuff's amazing, and I have plenty of it. It's these grass tufts from Shadow's Edge I do not have a lot of. And they no longer make that model. It comes in a variety pack, so I talked to them, and we're in talks of getting a whole stack of them. Not just a variety pack of just these from the variety pack, so we'll see how well that goes. But until then, we'll get at least part of the basing done. Good enough for tabletop. And then roll on to our next project. So since I have so many of these to paint, I'm following the acronym KISS, K-I-S-S, keep it simple, stupid. Block color out, wash, dry brush. That's it. Nice and simple. Howdy y'all. Quick hobby pause. I've hit a stopgap. We have a slight issue. I am out of the color red I need. So that means I can't go forward on a chunk of the models. Of course, the last chunk of the ones need the red dry brush on them. So while I'll get that figured out and get some of the other stuff I need figured out, we're going to do some other housekeeping. Specifically, this bad boy. I have 2 of these. This is one of them. This is 91% isopropyl alcohol, and it's full of minis. There's a lot of miniatures in here that need to be stripped because I buy a lot of these things used off eBay. Because there's not a lot of new old stock lying around of these, so a lot of them are half painted and look like crap. So I'm going to make them look slightly better. So let's do some cleaning, get these prepped, and then we'll get back to it hopefully tomorrow. I can swing by the store on the way home from work. So going here, I use 91% isopropyl alcohol when I do these, any type of miniature cleaning. I know people use other things, Simple Green, Purple Power. I just found the alcohol works the best. Now, after they soak for at least 72 hours, I use a mixture of an old toothbrush, and you might have saw that bigger brush. That's a grout brush for finishing grout and tile. And then I have a metal, dental pick that I go through, and sometimes the stuff that clumps up in the corner, I get the stuff that clumps up in the corner. So going through, we have 2 piles. Pile A on the left and pile B on the right. Pile A on the left is stuff that needs to go through bath number 2. They either didn't get enough of it off, or some more I want to get it off, or I feel I can get it to a better standard. Then you have pile B on the right. Pile B is stuff that is good to go and is at an acceptable state, and I just don't care, and I'm ready to prime them over and paint them. So one of the things you notice, like these look like there's paint left on them. I promise you it's not. They're just stained black from being in there so long, because I might have left those in there for a solid So these are what is left of the miniatures I decided I deemed worthy to continue with, of the Empire. There was some 40k stuff in there. So now we have to go through, rebase them, and basically get them up to snuff. So let's get that started. So going through here, I'm just, popping up the old bases and putting on the new ones. Now you can see in the corner there's those 2 blue bases. Those are base extenders. I'll get to those a bit later, maybe another episode. But this is a way I think I can save from snapping the ankles or shaving too much off the feet and giving my guys flat foot. Okie dokie. So we're able to salvage and rebase everything. Only 2 things that are not based is this guy back here. I have special plans for these guys. I just need some custom bases made. This is for a project in the future. And my little horsey here, because at the time of filming, I'm not sure what size base it needs, so it's gonna hold off until I can get correct basement sizes, and I can rebase, 50 horses at once instead of doing one by one. So move these guys over to the table, and then we'll pull back the militia, and we'll get the paints we got in, and we'll wrap them up. Well, after 2.5 long weeks of painting and hobbying and delays, they are done. And to finish them off, we will put on the last little bit of basing on the last miniature and slide them in. Blink. There they go. 2.5 weeks of hobbying. We'll get some close-up shots in a second, but overall, I feel they came out good. It's not my best work in the world, but overall, I like how they came out. I tried some new stuff, I tried new colors, I tried to make them look militia-y, and I think overall, they look good. And I think on the tabletop, they'll do fine. And they are tabletop quality. I am no professional painter, though I am slowly getting better, and at the Nova Open this year, I'm going to try to sneak off from my work and take a class or two if I can, and get some painting education. Yeah, they are. These I pulled out about 10 or so. These are some of my favorites I like from the group. Not all based on how they came out paint-wise, but mostly the poses or how they look in general. I'm really proud of these. Again, I'm no pro painter, as I've said a million times, and nor do I claim to be. I get better with every model painted, and this was fun. And that's all that matters, as long as we have fun doing what we do. And that's all she wrote. Thank you all for watching. This took a little bit longer than expected. As usual, pesky life got in the way. How dare my boss make me do my day job? Doesn't he know I have other hobbies and other things going on in life? Keep trying to tell him that, but he keeps laughing and says, I give you a paycheck every 2 weeks. Get to work. So, on that note, thank you for watching. Next video, we'll probably work on some halberdiers. And I hope to have that out in the next week or two. We got a long weekend coming up, because my birthday weekend, so hopefully I can get a lot of work done that weekend. So, thank you, dear viewer, for watching. Stay safe, y'all, and I will see you on the flip side.